Do you think this is right on HBO's part? Do you think this is like something that should be broadcasted?
Yeah, it should be.
Why?
It should show people that like even if Michael could get taken down or like accused and like this is out public knowledge, it couldn't be like silenced basically. It's telling everybody that's still doing that today. That you're gonna get caught. Like if you're not as big as Michael, you're gonna go to jail. Like definitely. Like he only got away with it because he had a shitload of money, which I'm sure he paid a shitload of people off.
He did. Fact.
So unless you have Michael type of money, you're probably going away forever.
Or R. Kelly's type money until he went broke. But
until you find a restaurateur that will put up your bail. Fucking idiot. Man.
Hey, but the crazy part about it, apparently before that they had a GoFundMe. And the GoFundMe got over $500K. But then GoFundMe was like, nah, fuck that. We're going to take that down. Yeah, y'all can't. Nah.
Yeah, nah.
My whole thing is, what do they do with the money?
They just return it.
Mm-hmm. We ain't heard that. GoFundMe like, oh, thanks, niggas. We going to keep this.
We'll just keep
because you're funding a child, a pedophile. So we're going to keep this, guys. Thanks. But
we won't release your names.
Nope. Sorry, it was a glitch. We couldn't give you refunds. Here's a free account. I feel like
aren't all accounts free?
No, shut up. I hope no one's gonna catch it. Fucking. I feel like this goes back kind of to our NDAs topic from the last episode on YouTube. Now, us covering the whole Tristan Thompson, Kardashian scandal, which also we were right about that because today, as we're recording this. Jordan Woods just went on Jada Pinkett Smith's little talk show to tell her side of the story. That's called a media rollout. She's about to be pretty fucking big, people. It's the Kardashians.
Also reports of her getting her own TV show.
Everything is fake.
Prediction made on this show.
Everything is fake, guys. Don't believe any of this shit. But anyway, NDAs. Apparently... The big controversial topic besides Michael fucking kids is that these two were paid, to not speak anymore about this, and their parents signed non-disclosure agreements. Can't talk about this shit.
They got paid off to sign those, right? What I guess my question is from that is what's the point to where what crime can be so horrendous that even if there's an NDA, like you just have like a moral right to talk about it.
The thing is, I feel like this is one of them that should have been
right,
but
because technically it seems like I don't know the law, obviously, but like if you killed someone's, let's just keep with the kids, killed someone's kids, and then those parents signed an NDA, you paid them off, they signed an NDA, can you still get convicted?
Technically, yes. Because the NDA, I believe, well, depending on the NDA, I believe it only would cover, like, who and what you can talk to. So, obviously, if the people were smart, it's like, you can't talk to the authorities about us killing your kid.
So,
right?
The only consequences is what? If you tell, then you get sued?
Right, but then I guess the gray area with this is Michael's dead.
Right.
So they're not really... they're speaking against him, but he's not here. But I heard the estate is still suing, but I believe it's HBO. I don't even think they're suing the dudes who are like...
that makes sense. Go after the people with actual money.
They're suing HBO for like $100 million.
Right.
For like...
You don't want to go after kids that got fucked by...
Right.
Pigs.
But then...
You're not going to win that in the public eye.
Look at my asshole. Look at it. It's Bobo's right there. Do you see him?
It's brown. Why is it brown?
Why? That's where Michael's dick was. That's why. I'm sorry. I love Michael, but I'm also a bigger Prince fan. So the thing about it, I feel like, and of course we're not legal fucking lawyers and shit. This whole like, oh no, NDA can. We don't know. We're just going off of like the top of our heads and things that would make sense, right?
Yeah, just common sense.
Common sense, right? So I believe, depending on what is in the NDA, there will be like what's outlined in it to who you can speak to and who you can't speak to. then I'd feel like it'd be an okay thing. But obviously, because I feel like NDAs don't cover like if I going back to the Kardashian shit. If I then fuck Kendall Jenner, and then she's like, okay, we can't talk about this because I'm with so and so or whatever. Yeah. It's like, all right, or I can't go out and talk about this shit. All right, cool. Obviously, I can't go to TMZ, but like, look, I just smashed, right? But me and you can have a conversation right now and be like, yeah, I was fucking shit out of her.
If you do, you run the risk of like if I'm the type of person just like keep gossiping, and if it gets out and if they could legally prove that it like came from you,
how can you?
Just by people's testimony, like, oh, I heard it from Boo.
How's it? To see that has to stand up in court. Right. That's the thing where I feel like that's gonna. I mean, I feel like Michael probably will end up winning in the end with this because I mean it's his estate and
right.
Like most people, they'll pay money just to not do shit or not go through shit. Right. So he might still end up winning, but I feel like I'm just trying to figure out what loophole they could have used to even talk about this shit. Because I'm thinking, are they using like the loophole that their parents agreed to it and not them?
I would think, or they're just like, fuck it, we're gonna tell our story. Like we got traumatized as kids, so we're gonna fucking do what the fuck we want.
Because the obvious next question or conclusion you can make from this is this just another money grab? Because then we have to be fair to both sides, so they're gonna get some jokes too. I don't see how you can, if you got convicted, I mean, if you got charged with rape, right, it goes to trial. Mm-hmm. You fucking found not guilty. Okay. All right, not fuck that. It doesn't even, it gets thrown out.
Okay.
But civil, in civil court or whatever, goes to a civil trial, you pay so-and-so X amount of dollars, right?
Just to have it over with.
Yeah, just to satisfy them too, right? Right. So in the public's eye, you did it because why are you paying?
Right.
Right? If it comes out years later that, God forbid, like you're dead or something, right? And then the person you raped is still alive and she's like, oh, yes, he really did do it and here's why, and she starts telling all this shit and everything, and she couldn't talk at this time, never, right? To me, that's wrong because whatever you agreed to on that stand is it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, I don't care.
Oh, so now it's just one person's side of the story.
Right.
And you can't rebuttal. Like, no one can rebuttal.
You can't rebuttal. Like, no one can rebuttal it, but also I feel like whatever you went on the stand and said at the time during the trial, that's it.
Right.
You can't go double back and then be like, oh, nah. Like, because, no, you had your chance right then and there. You know what I mean? You had your chance to be like, no, this happened or whatever. I guess to make more sense, let's take the fucking, the person who got raped out. Let's say that there was a witness. So you're raping the chick and fucking someone walks in and they see you pay them off. So when they get on the stand, they say like, oh, no, it was consensual. She was enjoying it and whatever, and then whatever, all this shit or whatever. At that point, she can't turn around. I feel like years later and be like, nah, I was lying.
Like she already gave up that right to do
You gave it up. You gave it up right there. You were under oath. Technically, that's perjury, right? You're supposed to go to jail for that, right? Because admitting to a lie is you just perjured your fucking self, right? That's just, like if we talk about criminal shit, that's the same reason why Furman in the OJ case, Mark Furman, that's the same reason why he was testifying, and then he had to start taking the fifth on shit because his whole testimony was, it was supposed to be about OJ. But then Cochran and his team went to him about police brutality and does he actually, beat up black people? And he was like, no, of course not. And then they had the fucking, the chick who was writing the story about, the LAPD, and he was on tape talking about he beat up black people. Like, so then now you can't come back in and be like, okay, so about you beating up black people, you still don't beat up black people? You can't be like, nah. Like, I plead the fifth, my nigga. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I ain't talking no more. Because then that's perjury. You just lied, and now they have proof that you lied, right? So that's the thing that's kind of weird to me, because I'm like, I don't know. Should they be? I mean, obviously they're not in trouble because they've already done it. But it's like, should there be like some kind of rule against that?
I think it's what you said though. I think it's just a loophole of their parents signed it, and I don't think you can keep a like whatever a kid signed. I don't think that's binding forever.